Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For this video I'll be doing a positive plan with me from January the 30th to February the 5th. Now, slight change in the introduction there, isn't there? Yes, positive plan with me. What do I mean by that? I will explain in just a couple of seconds. But before I do anything, I need to show you the thing that has caused me a lot of distress this week. Positive distress, but it is planner distress nonetheless. And that is this beauty. This is an Amazon Fire. My parents very kindly got it for me for Christmas, and short story, I told myself I would never do digital planning. I was a paper girl through and through. I get that Fire, I get a notebook thing, I get a pen, and guys, I have downloaded loads of digital stickers and now I'm hooked. And it's put me in a bit of a planner crisis. Hence why I have changed this. Honestly, I think I've changed it for the better. And right now, at least for this week, I am super stoked with my decision. So, yeah, it will probably, I don't know how long it will last. But we're going to run with it for this week. We'll see what happens. So this week, I'm using this very beautiful kit from Stick It Pretty. Remember last week how I said that you don't need lots of pages in a kit to make a kit worthwhile? Okay, well, Stick It Pretty I think is my exception, because honestly I absolutely adore their full kits. So I'm just going to show you what comes with it. You've got full boxes, you've got headers and a couple of little things, you've got your check boxes, you've got half boxes and quarter boxes. You then have checklists, you've got date covers, you've got habit trackers, you've got icons, then you've got your washi strips. Guys, I have everything I could possibly need, and right now I'm very happy. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the sidebar as I usually do, and then I'm going to, whilst I'm doing that, I'm just going to explain, because I'm fully aware that people don't call it a positive plan with me on YouTube. Yes, I am reinventing the wheel, I guess. that's what we're going to run with. That's what we're going to call it. I'm going to reinvent the wheel. Who knows if it'll catch on. But honestly, I just wanted to change things up. And I wanted to do something that was for me. So the reason why I've called it a positive plan with me is because this planner is still going to be proactive planning. So by that I mean I'm still going to be planning in the for the future. I'm still going to be planning days in ahead rather than reflective planning or scrapbooking or whatever other name you want to give to that. I'm still going to be planning ahead, but I'm only going to be planning things in that fit a certain model. Have I lost you yet? Yeah, probably. Good. Okay, this is what we so by a certain model, what on earth could that possibly mean? So if you aren't aware or familiar with positive psychology, there is a certain model, also known as like the pillars of happiness or the pillars of well-being. Basically it's called PERMA. Yes, fully aware it does sound very weird, but basically PERMA stands for positive emotion, which is the P, engagement, which is the E, relationships, which is the R, meaning is M, and accomplishments or achievements as A. There is a plus section at the end, which basically just means anything else you want to add on that makes you happy. That doesn't really have set notion, a set theme or topic or anything like that behind it. So I very well may add in the plus section in future spreads, but for now I am just sticking to the normal perma section. So in my positive planner is going to be a positive journal about me, about things that I find meaningful, things that make me happy. And what I'm about to say is probably going to come out wrong, and I don't mean that, but for me, I wanted my planner this year to be an expression of myself, an expression, a place where I could, let my creativity run loose, the very little of creativity that I actually have. I wanted it to be a place where I could scrapbook, where I could memory keep, where I could design and decorate exactly how I want it to. And yet I'm already falling in the trap of always just planning out work. And as much as I like the work that I do, there is so much more about me and about my life than just work. I have a family business, I have this YouTube channel, I have a blog, I have my university, my studies, I have the other things I'm interested in. Crystal art. Can we just take 2 seconds to just say how much this girl loves crystal art, or diamond painting, depending on which way you call it. I adore crystal art, probably as much as I love planning, but anyway, that's another video. So yeah, I'm already falling into the trap. That is something that I did so much last year when I did actually plan before I had to stop. It's not a pattern that I want to get back into. There's a saying that both my mum and my nana always taught me, is that you work to live, you do not live to work. And I really do not want my planner to reflect that latter part. I do not want to look back on my plan at the end of the year and just think, oh my goodness, did all I do was work? Is that all I did? I do not want that to be the case. So I'm changing it up. I am reinventing the planner wheel, and I am aware that no one else on YouTube does this. So if I offend anyone, or you don't believe that this is how a planner should be used, I am sorry, but I'm a big believer that planners are what you make it, and they can be adapted and changed any time that you want it to. And I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna roll with it. So I'm going to explain my sidebar in just a second, and then we're going to crack on. So this week's sidebar, I have a half box at the top. In positive psychology, a big part of what we study and research and believe is that everyone has strengths, everyone has values and opportunities to grow. Therefore, every week I'm going to set myself a place to basically, set that strength to one of my top 5 or top 10 strengths, just one of them that I really want to focus on and work on that week. Sometimes I may even do perhaps one of my worst 3. So for example, humour, I think, is my bottom strength. I do not understand humour at all. I am not a funny person. I do not get jokes. I really 100% don't understand sarcasm. I just don't have a humorous bone in my body at all. So if perhaps one week I really need to work on humour, I might even put that on there. Gratitude, massive part of a way to try and flip your life around and make you feel better. So I'm going to use a thankful for tracker. I understand there's only 6 hearts here. Usually I would do 1 for each day. So this week I'm just going to combine the weekend, and I'll just put something all over the weekend. Because my family keep getting ill, we still haven't yet gone to my grandparents, which I think I have planned so far for every weekend in this planner and we've not yet been. We are supposed to perhaps go up next weekend, which is the weekend we're about to plan. So who knows, if we do actually go up, that will probably be seeing them. I have a habit tracker. For those who don't know, in my magical and spiritual path, I do follow magic. I do believe in the universal energies, and therefore I want to make sure that I'm doing daily tarot or some sort of divination to help with my meaning and spiritual growth. I have a mood tracker because I think it is important to see how you're going. You know, there may be a pattern as to when you're more happy or more sad. So yeah, I want to just track that and make sure that everything is still good and raring to go. I have a washi tape to separate, and with these lines here, my plan is to journal for something to boost my self-esteem. This means either my top achievement of the week or perhaps an obstacle that I successfully overcame. That is my plan. Who knows if I'll stick to it? I could be doing this for a whole year. It could be a 1 week wonder. Who knows, but we're going to try it. So the way that the rest of it is going to work, I am moving away from washi at the top. I am going to be using headers still, but I'm just not going to be using, full-on strips of washi. So let me grab my things back out. I'm going to be using Little Things headers. It'll all make sense in a minute, hopefully. At the top, and that's going to go all the way across. So, if you hear any noises, by the way, like rattles, almost like a shaker, that is because I have got my baby monitor next to me. My little one should be asleep, but he's just rattled his rattle, hence what prompted me to warn you guys that you may hear that. So I may have to pause the video at some point if he stays awake for too long, because we have got to be up super early tomorrow morning and I really would like him to sleep. Plus he's not feeling too well, and I honestly think a good night's sleep will do him some good. But babies are babies, they do their own thing. Okay, we're nearly finished, we're getting there. I'm going to look back on this like I did this week and think, my goodness, Amy, that is the most wonky piece of work you have ever done. If anyone did watch my video last week and think to yourself, that is wonky, I do apologise. I did not realise how bad last week's spread was until I was editing that video, and at that point it was too late. So trust me, it offended my eyes, so I dread to think what it did to yours. Okay, so now that we have that, we are going to put down some check boxes. Now I just need to go grab some scissors super quick. Okay, so I have scissors, we're good, we've sorted it. The reason why I needed scissors was because you may have seen as I was going through, we had check boxes. However, I only need 3 parts of each of those check boxes, so I needed to trim it. So I could then put check boxes underneath each of these headings. This represents the P, the positive emotions, and a great exercise to be able to not only notice those positive emotions, but also sometimes even create them yourself, is to list out 3 things that either made you smile or made you laugh. So that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. I thought as well, putting it right at the top, it makes it really nice things when I am flicking through my planner, either to get some information or just to reflect. These 3 things right at the top of each day are going to be the 3 main things that made me happy about that day. 3 things, the 3 highlights. So basically, the 3 things that just made that day worthwhile. And I just thought that would be a really nice place to put it. It just, for some reason, it just really worked well with me. I just thought it'd be really, really nice to do it this way. So that's why. I know a lot of people would probably put your final things at the bottom, because especially if you're planning in a more linear style where you're going from morning to night, then the reflection part would be done at the last thing before bed. And honestly, I really nearly did that. I was toying with that idea, but at the same time I just thought, actually, you know what, I quite like it that way round, so that's what I'm going to do. The next part is I'm going to do my E. So we've got your P, we're now going to do the E, which is engagement. So I need to plan out something every single day that I love to engage in. This doesn't actually necessarily need to be work. And this is going to be a hobby, this is going to be study, this is going to be personal development, this is going to be something that, I don't know, it just, something that I really, really enjoy, that I pretty much do 100% all for myself. So, let me get started. So, Monday the 30th. What am I going to do on Monday? So what I might do is I'm actually going, I'm trying to find my art stickers, but I can't find them at the moment. So instead I'm going to use this crafting time sticker. Oh, let's layer it. That'd be a good idea. Let's get creative whilst planning out a creative sticker. That makes 100% sense. Shall I do it on a... Oh, okay. I have so many choices. That's what I was looking for, the flags. Right. Okay. Oh, and of course, usual me, forgot date covers. I'll do that last. Right. So my engagement, my thing that causes me to experience flow, so I just lose track of time before bed, will be crafting for me, and that'll be on Monday. Tuesday. Okay, so Tuesday, the thing that I wanted to do on Tuesday was, where is it? I wanted to take photos. Now I understand I've literally just said about not working as a part of engagement, but things like taking photos I do get caught up in. I do end up taking more than I need to. So that'll be Tuesday's engagement, Tuesday's flow. Wednesday, right, Wednesday. We need to just have a very, very quick discussion about my sticker organisation, guys. I have a lot of stickers, and quite frankly, I'm absolutely hating how my sticker journals are looking. My sticker books look absolutely 100% dreadful at the moment. I'm appalled with myself. 100% appalled. It's the only way I can describe it. So I'm going to pop a little quarter box just for layering purposes. Boop. There we go. And organise my stickers on Wednesday. Let me tell you now, that is a 100% flow thing. I have been known to stay up until 4 in the morning doing my stickers. I didn't even mean to. Again, because I've just lost track of time. Thursday I want to do some gaming, big time. I haven't really done a proper massive sit down gaming session with my family for a while. I mean, to be fair, we've all had a lot of things going on, and especially because of like illnesses or just not feeling well. So it's completely 100% understandable, obviously, but I want to get back into my groove, and I want to do some game time as my engagement. Friday, I wanted to sort out my YouTube videos. I keep collecting subscriptions, which is nothing bad, obviously, but I have a lot of subscriptions to people who perhaps just aren't quite, I don't know how to, I'm just perhaps just not quite on my vibe anymore, if that makes any sense. Perhaps I used to like them, but I'm just not watching them as much anymore. Just that, that kind of stuff. I just wanted to go through and just sort it out. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but there we go. I just wanted to sort it out, make sure that I'm following people that I really, really 100% desperately enjoy watching, that I really look forward to, if that makes sense. Like, I'm counting down the days so I know that their next upload is. And I just don't feel that everyone that I'm currently subscribed to kind of gives me that feeling. So I'm going to do a little thing for YouTube sorting. Right, Saturday and Sunday, this is where things start to get a little bit iffy for me. And this is where things get iffy for me no matter what type of planning style I'm doing, because quite frankly, no one ever knows what we're doing on the weekend. And as I said, we're supposed to be going to see my grandparents. Whether or not we do, I don't know. So it is very hard. Very, very hard. I might do another TV sticker here, because again, I wanted to go and find some new shows I wanted to watch, which just leaves Saturday, and I haven't planned anything on Saturday because, well, I wasn't too sure what we were going to be doing. So what I might do instead is put down a planner sticker, because I do like to go in and plan things, and obviously I need to be setting up my digital planner as well now, so let's find something that we can mark with that. I have got some planning foil stickers which I think would look really, really pretty with this kit. Here we go. Okay, boom. We're getting there. This is probably going to be a slightly longer plan with me, so if you need to pause this video and go grab a cuppa, I do completely understand. But obviously this is the first time that I have planned in this way, so I just want to make sure that everything is awesome. After that, so after like the key top things of that day, I'm going to separate the rest of the week out using full boxes. So there is a double box here, so I'm just doing the weekend first with that double box, just so I know that I haven't used it. I have in the past told myself I was going to use a double box on set days, and then used one of the double boxes on a different day and completely messed it up. So yeah, that's why I wanted to do that. Okay, and now I'm just going to go in, no rhyme or reason, with the rest of the days and plan. Oh, I can hear my little one just like humming in his sleep. It's his new thing. He likes to hum in his sleep. I'm not entirely 100% sure why he does it. I presume it's because I sing to him before he goes to bed and he finds it comforting. But don't worry, I'm not going to start randomly singing. I don't know, could do. Could start randomly singing. Okie dokie. At least if I do it this way, I'm still covering up that black line as well. That wasn't actually 100% the plan, but it's worked out in my favour and I'm liking it. So Whereabouts roughly? Okay, doke. Wow, that was bad. I don't even know why I'm doing this back to front. Usually I go Monday to Sunday, and for some reason I'm doing it backwards. Who knows? I am a special creature. That one's really wonky. Please don't rip. Please don't rip. Please don't. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But now please restick. Please restick. Okay. Now that we've done that, we're on to the actual more to-dos, if that makes sense, of the day. The actual, well, planning part. So the first thing, so we've done P, we've done E. We're now doing R, relationships. So relationships, to me, well, relationships and positive psychology in general is more the relationships that we have with other people as well as the wider community. However, I don't go out enough to warrant having to plan some sort of community event every single day. I'm not going to lie about it. I don't do volunteering or anything like that, so it'd be silly for me to try and make something up. So instead, I'm going to focus on one little thing that I have a relationship with. So that's going to be either my son, that's going to be with my family, going to be with myself, or with my home. And the reason why I've used my home in this section is because I'm a big believer that, like, being a mum, I've got to make sure that in order for my son and I to have really good, like, free play time where we have all the space that we need to and stuff, it is my job to keep our home nice and clean and tidy so we can do that. So in order to increase my relationship with my son, tidying my home, as much as a very thrilling job that is something that I've got to do in order to maintain that relationship. Does that make any sense to you guys? I hope it does. It makes sense to me, which I guess is the main part here. So I do apologise if it doesn't make any sense to anyone else. So the first thing that I need to do, Monday night is bath time night for my son. He does get washed more, I would like to add. He does get washed more than just once a week, but Monday is his set bath time routine no matter what. So I'm going to use little emoji there from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then if he needs other baths due to food going everywhere or whatever, that's a as of when he needs it, and he gets whitewashed every single day as well. But his actual definite no matter what bath is always on a Monday. So that's going to be my relationship thing there, because it's very fun. It's very wet, so I get very, very soggy. But it is very, very fun event anyway. Tuesday. So the thing that I want to do on Tuesday is I want to do... Oh, I found my art session sticker. Brilliant. I want to do animal cuddles. Yes. Whilst we're on the emoji theme. My dog comes back Monday afternoon, so Tuesday will be the very first day that I have with my dog back from the kennels, and I'm very much looking forward to it. So yep, relationship with my pets will be that one. I then want to do a tidy up session. I need to give everything a good scrub down, so makes sense being on the first as well. It feels like a good, you know, I don't even know if that makes sense. Like a good, it's not even the first of a year, it's just the first of any month. Good spring clean. So going to do that. I need to do laundry as well. Okay, I think laundry has to win. And if I end up decluttering, not decluttering, just general tidying at the same time, then brilliant. Okay, next. Thursday. I need to have a... Oh, that's it. That was the plan. I need to have a bath on Thursday. It'll all become clear in a second. I always have bath times on a Friday. Friday is my thing. It is my jam. But not this week because I've got an important outing on Friday, which I need to be clean for. So Thursday I will be having my bath instead. So let me just grab my bath sticker. Here it is. So for me, Thursday will be my relationship with myself. Friday, this is the part. I am going out with my mum. We haven't yet decided if we want breakfast, brunch, lunch, or all of the above out. But we are definitely going out. So yeah, that's going to get British. To be fair, knowing us, we will probably do all of the above because well, that's just us. We love our food. Okay, the weekend, as I said, the weekend will probably be relationship with my grandparents. But for me, weekend is a time where everyone is relaxed. So it's not necessarily something I need to make a conscious effort for to boost relationships over the weekend, because I'm already with all of my family over the weekend. Anyway, I'm already with my pets. I'm already with my son. It's not like I'm Monday to Friday. Obviously, I am very work heavy. So I have to make, it's not a conscious effort because obviously I'm always thinking about them and stuff anyway, but it is taking time out of work to spend with my family. And I want to do that. Whereas the weekends I have work off. So I get to spend all the time I want with myself or with my family, and that's already in place, if that makes sense. It's not like I'm creating any extra plans. Again, probably not making any sense, but oh well. So I'm going to keep the weekend banner staying underneath the 4 boxes. That's pretty much where I was getting to with that. Okay, we've done P, we've done E, we've done R, M. M is for meaning. So, again, it's all going to get higgledy-piggledy now. For me, M is 2 parts. Personal meaning, so what I think I am called to do. And then 2, my outer meaning. So what I mean by this is I feel like there is something out there that is bigger than me. It's not necessarily greater, but definitely bigger. And for me, that is the universe. I feel like we are all interconnected, like through energy and stuff. So for me, this whole next section is going to be a flip between my own personal purpose, and for me that is I need to be the best version of myself so I can help others be the happiest versions of themselves. And that's what I feel like I'm here to do, and to be a mum. But work-wise, I'm here to help people, and the only way that I can do that is to be the best person that I can be to help them. So that's my personal meaning. And then the second part is obviously I want to practice my spirituality so I can, put out good vibes and energy and stuff into the world and into the universe, and make sure I'm helping keep people happy that way too. So that is going to be my next section. So Monday, in order to do that, so I will be doing pretty much, it'll be my main focus of the day. That's pretty much how I'm going to plan this out. Sometimes it'll be on a more personal level, sometimes it'll be on a more spiritual level. So I do hope that makes sense. So, okay, so the focus of the day for Monday is going to be work. which I know I said I didn't want to include, but what I meant by not including work is I didn't want just lists after lists after lists of all the little to-dos that my work, involves. I have absolutely no issue with writing down that I work on a weekday, because at the end of the day, that is what I do. And when it comes to filming, when it comes to writing, when it comes to doing my orders for the shop, that is a massive part of who I am, and I feel called to do that. I feel called to talk to you about happiness and well-being and planning. I feel called to do my family business. Oh my goodness, this month, honestly, I have 100% had happy tears over my family business this month. Genuinely, I have actually cried about it, because I just love my family business so much, and that is 100% my calling, and that's what I feel like I need to be doing. I need to do that shop, so for me that is a part of what I do. So I'm going to write down, so pretty much this section, my meaning will be very work based, but it's just not going to be, as I said, long lists of random stuff. It's going to be just a quick focus of the day. This is the biggest. If I can get this one thing done, I will be happy. So Tuesday and Thursday is the one thing I always want to get done, the orders for my family business. That is it. Wednesday. Okay, I do need to work, but I think my actual focus of the day will be writing. I do need to write some blog posts. I'm hoping to film Monday or Tuesday. So, and this is where my half boxes will be coming in, of my focuses of the day. But yeah, I need to write. Have I got a blue? I do. Yes, I do. A write blog sticker. That'll be my focus of the day, to write. Okay. Tuesday. No, not Tuesday. Thursday, again, will be shop related. Because, as I said, that is one of my biggest meanings of my life, is to do that shop. So, boop, focus of the day, orders. Friday, this is where things aren't going to be again so work related. My biggest focus of the day will be topping up myself so I can enjoy. No, I'm going to do that on the weekend. I'll tell you why. I've got an assessment coming up at university. I really do need to actually work on that. I'm still obviously going to be resting, because I'll be having my lunch, brunch, breakfast, all of the above meal thing out with my mum. But I have got to study big time. That is a non-negotiable. So that's going to be my focus of the day for Friday. Right, okay, now we can go back to having some quality time with myself and my family. So I've just picked up 2 half boxes. I probably don't even need both. There we go. That half box can stay there. Right. So I want a family time sticker for Saturday. Saturdays are, I feel, are always very family oriented. As I said up here, I don't feel like I need to make a super big, conscious effort to spend time with family on the weekends, because that's just what we do. That's just our thing. So I have got family time stickers. Don't lie to me, planner. I do have them. Oh my goodness, I actually have a lunch date sticker. Of course I do. Forgot about that. Here we go. Family time sticker. Ooh, perfect opportunity for some layering. Let's get the washi strips back out. Or I could do a scallop. Ooh, that'd be quite cool. Jazz it up a little bit. There we go. So the meaning of that day will be full on mum mode, and then Sunday, my meaning will be a rest, recharge the battery so I can pretty much do it all over again next week. Okay, so we've done P, we've done E, we've done R, M, A. Now A is accomplishments or achievements, so it's pretty much anything that day that you want to get done, and when you tick it off you feel nothing but proud of yourself. This is where things will be getting a little bit sparse, a little bit thing, because in my opinion if I do all of this I'm going to feel pretty accomplished anyway. So what I'm going to do now is just quickly pop down the washi tape at the bottom, and I'll explain what's happening with that once I find the washi strips, which I had 2 seconds ago. There it is. So the one thing that you may notice that I haven't yet done, which in my opinion is a vital part of planning, is noting down important things that are happening on that day. So what's going to happen is from now on washi tape is going right down to the bottom of the page like that, and if something is happening that is on a very set day, that event, or say like a bill due or something like that, I'll be placing right at the bottom. Therefore it's not taking up any positive space, but it is something that still, you know, is happening, whether it's like a birthday or something I still need to remember. I do hope I'm making a whole lot of sense. It makes 100% sense to me. And all of my work stuff, I'm not just ditching it, obviously. I still need to plan that, but that is all going to be going in my digital planner, where I have the freedom to move things around, because stuff at work changes a lot. Especially at the moment, there's a lot of things, obviously I'm not going to discuss here, it's not my place to share what's been going on, but a lot of things have been happening in my workplace that means that a lot of the jobs that other people are doing are being shifted around. It means that time management is having to be changed a little bit, and a paper planner, once you've written it down, unless you have like oodles of noodles amounts of Tipex or corrector, you can't move around as easily as that. So this is pretty much how my spread is going to turn out. I'm just going to list out the things at the bottom that are important. So for example, on Thursday the 2nd of February, for me and for other pagans or people who celebrate the Celtic farming calendar or anything like that, it'll be in bulk. So that is obviously a big day for me. It's all about basically the world, you know, starting to get the light back. My dad and I were literally having this conversation yesterday in the car. Last week, as he picked me up from work, it was still pitch black at 5 o'clock. It was 4:30 yesterday and we could still see some light. And, you know, that was just, again, noticing that change, that the days are starting to get longer again. Spring is coming back. So that is what In Bulk is all about. Okay. Tuesday the 31st, I have money coming in, so I need to mark that. It is a bill due, but technically it's a bill due to me, so it makes perfect sense in my head. Other things, I think actually important event wise, that is all that's happening this week, so that can stay as it is. Okay, I think my other accomplishments, anything else that I really must get done. Okay, well I can do this here. I said my main focus had to be laundry, but if I can accomplish giving my house a quick deep clean whilst I'm there, that's amazing. I desperately need to do some yoga, so I might do that on Thursday, because that's going to be like a nice self day for me, isn't it? So if I can achieve some fitness, that'll be awesome. I am going to do another laundry sticker here as well, just so I'm prepped for the weekend, just in case if we do actually go. Okay, I think that's it, and I'm not going to put any more down. So before we finish off, let's just do the date covers that I keep forgetting about, and then we can end this probably 1 hour long plan with me. If it is 1 hour long, guys, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. But I didn't want to miss a week just so I could test things out, because that's not good for YouTube, and like I would have missed filming. So here we go, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh, I really like how this is looking. Thursday. Friday. Forgot to oh, I know what I've forgotten to mark. Saturday. And Sunday. Okay. I forgot to mark picking up my dog. So I can go my accomplishments part, because I know I can do that. Pick up my dog from the kennels. Okay, that is it, guys. That is all I'm going to do for this week. I actually really like how this looks. I love how it's laid out. So I am really hoping that I stick to this, because I think this could actually make a real difference for me. If you like this video and you like this new way of planning, let me know down in the comments. Subscribe if you haven't already, and if you can, give this video a like. But until next time, bye guys.